Hello there everyone, welcome to a reaction video that I'm doing for my first ever video on the channel, Dr. Strong and Monkey Man. I'll be watching this together with you now. I will pause it and give you informations and react to stuff. Informations about the creation of this video. So let's start. Hello, beardless VikzeLink. So, this. And camera shift, yeah. So what I can tell you about this. This was a school project, and this is in a. Our school was in a building. The group I'm talking about here, the group doing this. And this corridor was part of that building, but it wasn't part of our school. And in the morning when we were supposed... This started out... I mentioned this in the milk bar video. So yeah, go back and check out the milk bar video unless you missed that. But if you only want to watch this, sure. But it started out as a mandatory thing that we had to do. Like, oh, you're divided into groups. Yeah, or you divide yourself into groups. And you make like a short movie, and then you edit. Everyone do a separate edit. Everyone has to do one special effect each to put in it, and then you'll hand it in. And the group I was in, we had so much fun writing the script and coming up with weird ideas. I'm the bad. That's me, by the way, with no beard. There's so many things I want to say at once. And later on, a lot of people didn't really want to do the assignment, and they said like, we want to work on our examination projects instead. We're going to start working on those, because that was coming up. This was the third and last year. So this was shot in December of 2011. I uploaded it on YouTube in January of 2012. So I'm about 18 here, 18 and a half. But since our group had so much fun doing it, we asked like, oh, can we do it anyway? And just not, we wouldn't get graded on it, and they were like, yeah, sure, go ahead. So the entire thing is shot in one day at the school. Well, it isn't that long, but still. First we recorded all the footage, then we recorded the voices afterwards, because we wanted to do it like dub everything and do it in Swinglish, so it's Swedish and English word mixed together. We were a bit inspired by an old Swedish TV show for children called Dr. Mugg, where they did that. It was entirely in Swedish, that show, but they over-enunciated everything they said with their mouths, and then they dubbed their voices later over it, so it looks hilarious. And so the day we were shooting this, I remember when I arrived in the morning, it was only me and one more guy, the guy who plays the guy who trips later. We were the only ones there in our group, and we were like, what the hell? All the other group members were late, so we decided, well, we have to start shooting, but we could only shoot things where we have one guy with the camera and only one guy on screen. So we started shooting these scenes where I'm like looking around the corners everywhere. But then, because there are, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4 corners here on this screen, I decided like, oh yeah, I want to peek around every corner, but we didn't really think about that when we first placed the camera. So with the previous place where the camera was here, I couldn't actually hide behind this corner because I would be seen. So we moved the camera like this. So randomly dumb, it looks bad just because I wanted to do that, and then I didn't edit it out. But well, it's because this one is the important one where I do yeah, I do that laugh. Also, all the music you hear in here is what I've added in from what I listen to, like video game soundtracks. So that was the music that was playing here when I was going around. That was from Sly Raccoon. Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus, also known as that. So yeah, and let's go on a little bit. Yeah, that's the guy who was filming there. So at this point, this is some animal crossing music that's from Super Smash. Leftovers from the milk bar. At this point, one other guy has arrived, the guy who plays the news anchor later. And now he was handling the camera here. And during this, I'm lying on the bench you saw earlier. And my leg, because it was such a fun thing to us, that the leg would just go out like that to trip someone instead of just like diagonally on the corner. And then also a comedic effect to drag it out, to make it really long. And yeah, because we didn't know how to do stuff in slow motion, and also since he was supposed to be falling, we didn't have a mattress or anything for him to fall on, so we yeah, for comedic effect again, we'll do fake slow motion and just have fake slow motion sound effects. So we went ahead and did that. And here, oh, this kind of bothers me. The guy holding the camera now, instead of putting the camera staticky, he followed my leg, which means you can see the bench up there in the corner, so bothers me. It was better if the camera would have been static there. And so it cuts to Dr. Strong. And this is out in the parking lot in front of the school. So this was a bit later. We actually shot the news anchor scene before this. Because we had the guy playing the news anchor then. And so this guy showed up a bit later, and the only thing he had as a prop that it was supposed to be like was the towel he has around his neck.
Oh, de behöver mig.
And that's Swedish. He says, oh, yeah, oh, they need me. And then this text shows like, yeah, we're calling for you. It was supposed to be... This was one of the special effects, by the way. The guy who plays Monkey Man did this one. The thing is, it wasn't finished, but we were like, okay, we'll just go with it anyway because we don't have time to finish it. So it was supposed to look like the bat signal, but just with text like, yeah, we're calling for you. So it's overly obvious. And I added the Zelda thing.
Oh, de behöver mig.
They need me. And you can see, yeah, that's kind of fun. If we go back here, look in the alley here in the back. You can see the alley with all the pipes.
Monkey Man, jag kallar på dig.
Yeah.
Monkey Man, jag kallar på dig. Monkey Man, jag kallar på dig.
Random people in the background, not supposed to be there. He's calling for Monkey Man, his sidekick. And yeah, he's in that alley randomly in the background. Wasn't there before. So after he was the last to arrive, and then we was now like, okay, now we go. So and Donkey Kong, because yeah,
Dr. Strong kallar på mig.
And a banana and whoop. As you can see, the video is paused with that effect. That's the news anchor guy did that effect. Very good effect. And this is actually on the other side. The alley is on the other side of this wall. So he jumped really weirdly, and now he's hunching over here. And they had to stand back to back for comedic effect again.
Är I krokarna.
I'm in the neighborhood. Yes.
Okay.
More random people in the background and looking into the camera. Great there. And the thing he did there was with his mouth, that's also a bit inspired by the movie Kung Pao, where they would do things like that, where a character would say something really long on screen, and then, yeah, it's a specific scene, and where the guy's like, "Who is he?" And the guy responds, "I don't know." So we did something like that.
Nu tar vi honom.
Let's get him. And look straight into the camera and run. And this special effect that goes here, where they get blurry and running, that's my special effect that I did. The problem is that we didn't think of is it gets much more difficult because now the camera is moving at that. I sped up the footage and blurred them out so it looks like they're blurry while they're running. But if we would have had a static camera, that would have worked much better. But now the camera is moving faster as well, so it just looks dumb. And they arrive at the hallway.
Åh nej, den slumpmässiga gubben.
Oh no, the random guy!
Den ondskefulla Zäta.
The evil Zeta, that's me. And because I didn't have a beard here, when I first uploaded this, I didn't have a thumbnail, but when I was decided like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make a thumbnail, I had my beard, and I was like, well, I didn't have a beard there. I can't upload a thumbnail with me having a beard. So I was like, oh, I can do a thing. So in the thumbnail, when I took the picture, I covered up my mouth like in a way like this, so you can't see it. So that was quite clever of me.
Åh nej, inte
Oh,
Dr.
no.
Strong.
Not Dr. Strong
Monkey Man.
and Monkey Man.
Ta fast honom, Monkey Man. Ta fast honom.
Get him, Monkey Man, get him! And then I laugh some more. And as you can see, everyone was here at this point. The news anchor guy is
Monkey
holding the camera.
Man. Döda honom med din dödsbanan.
That Monkey Man, kill him with your death banana. That was just a random line that wasn't supposed to be in there. It was just when we were recording the lines, we decided to record a few extra, and I thought that one was so funny, so I put it in anyway. And he throws the banana, and someone's holding it and going like this. And we'd been using that. We only had one banana. We only had that one banana that we've been using all day, so at this point it was kind of bruised.
Hey, mitt cranium.
I say, oh, my cranium. Is it called that in English? Yeah, but the actual bone structure in the head. We just say like, we're gonna go with a weird word here that doesn't really fit. And also, they threw the banana pretty hard at my head there, so it actually hurt. I do remember that.
Nu har vi dig. Nu ska du få sona för dina brott.
We've got you. Now you'll pay for your crimes. And guy in the background, gone. We forgot that with the continuity. And also, the hero of this is called Dr. Strong. The only thing he's done so far is call for Monkey Man and run really fast. Monkey Man did the whole work of actually catching me. So.
This bird will not hold me.
There's a lot of Swinglish from me. I say this bur, which means cage. This cage won't hold me long enough.
Jag ska ha revenge.
I will have revenge. And here we go, the news things. So the guy playing Dr. Strong did this because we recorded this in front of a green screen actually. So this is a guy that played the cameraman most of the time.
Idag har vi sett första dagen utav Dr. Strong och hans trogna medhjälpare, Monkey Man.
Yeah, so today I just called Zeta, which they actually called me from this school. That was my nickname, just the letter, because my last name starts with that. So he said like, yeah, today Dr. Strong and Monkey Man caught Zeta. And just random Swedish news down here. You can go and translate them if you want to. They're kind of funny. And what I've never been able to figure out what he says there. Du står plåster. I still to this day don't know what he says. I'm gonna listen to it again.
Monkey Man. Det står plåster.
Det står plåster. I kind of hear the word plåster, which means band-aid, but that doesn't make sense, so I don't really get it.
Vänta lite. Extra inslag.
Wait a bit. Extra news.
Zeta har rymt!
Zeta's escaped!
Nej men herrejösses. Dr. Strong och
Oh my god, Dr. Strong.
Monkey Man.
And Monkey Man.
Ta fast Zeta igen.
Wherever you are, catch Zed again. And then this was supposed to be like the credits, also not finished, made by this was the special effect done by the guy that fell over, the random dude. But it only became this text, and that's all there is. I immediately escaped.
Doctor Strong.
Oh, God.
Doctor Strong. Doctor Strong. Doctor Strong. Oh, Monkey Man.
Yeah, the whole team, the whole group went into the sound recording booth and recorded this together. And it was not my idea. I had no clue. I didn't recognize this at all because I'd never seen Ninja Turtles. But as you can hear, it is the Ninja Turtles theme. I didn't know that it was one of the other guys' idea that we do it in that way. And I was like, okay, we'll do that. I had no clue whatsoever because I'd never seen it. It's so, And then...
På din biograf I höst.
Yeah. In your cinema this fall. So yeah, that's it. Dr. Strong and Monkey Man, my first video. It has 375 views. I kind of want to get it up to 400 just to get it above that line because it's been stuck at the 300 for years. And gonna shut off there and do full screen on me. So yeah, that was really fun. I have seen it from time to time, so it's not like, oh, I haven't seen it ever since I uploaded. No, I've seen it every now and then. And so we all did, I think everyone, at least one other guy, the guy playing the news anchor, did a separate edit of his own. But I think I'm the only one that uploaded mine. And I don't even think I don't know if his exists at all. Anyway, we had a lot of fun doing this. I uploaded to the channel just as a fun thing, and it's been there ever since. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this with me. Weird reaction. I had no idea. How long is this right now? Oh, it's almost 20 minutes. Well, I have a little bit to edit out. But yeah, if this would have been included in the milk bar, that would have been way too long. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. I don't think there was anything more. I'm trying to think, like, was there any more anecdotes I wanted to talk about? Like, no, not really. So that I can think of really right now. But yeah, I'm going to end this video here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye. Boom. Yay. Efter sång. Hey. Boom, boom. Yay. Watch some videos. Hey. Boom.